Video, I will be doing the political compass to see how I land on political issues. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. But before we get started, please make sure to follow me on Twitter. And I have some Twitter polls that you can vote in, so even if you don't want to follow me there, do make sure to vote in the Twitter poll to just let me know who you think is going to win the 2024 presidential election. So without further ado, let's get right into today's main topic, the political compass, and how I land on it. So let's start. If economic globalism is inevitable, we should primarily serve humanity rather than interests of transnational corporations. I do agree on that statement. I always support my country, whether it's right or not. I disagree. No one chooses their country of birth, so it's being foolish to be proud of it. I disagree. I think you can be proud of it. It's not foolish, but it isn't something I would brag about. Our race has many superior qualities compared to other races. I disagree. I think all races are more or less around the same. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. How is that even political? I don't really know. I don't know how this is political, but I'm gonna say disagree. Military action defies international law is sometimes justified. I agree. Sometimes there is now a worrying fusion between information and entertainment. Again, how is that really political? I disagree with that, honestly, but I really don't see how that is political. So this is, again, attitudes. People are ultimately divided for class more than nationality. I disagree. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. It depends on how high the inflation and unemployment are. So it really depends on how serious the inflation and unemployment are. If you're talking about 2% more inflation and 20% more unemployment is more important. But if we're talking about 20% inflation and 2% unemployment, as inflation is definitely more important. I really hope it had the unsure button, but in the end, I'll say I slightly agree because it affects more people. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. I disagree. Again, sometimes it's not required from each according to his ability to ensure according to his need is a fundamentally good idea. I mean, yes, but I don't think it's a fundamentally good idea. Now, from what I can feel right now, it's pushing me towards the left because a lot of these questions, they're trying to let you agree with the left's idea. The freer the market, the freer the people. I disagree. It's a reflection of our society that sometimes as basic as drinking water is now bottled branded for customers. I disagree. That's not a sad reflection. Land should not be commodity to be bought or sold. I disagree. It could be bought or sold. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute to nothing to our society. I'm not very sure. I'd say disagree. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. Yep. The only social responsibility of companies is to deliver profit towards shareholders. I disagree. You need to pay the workers and a lot of things. The rich is too high taxed. It depends on where you're talking about. I disagree. I mean, again, this question is also pushing me towards the left. It should be, actually it's not, but it should be asking, like, for example, how high, for example, should the wealthiest be taxed above 50%, for instance. It depends on country to country. Some countries, the high in the UK, it's about 50%. Not UK, but the Europe, and in the United States, that's closer to 37%. Those with the ability to pay should have high standards of medical care. I agree if they can pay for it. I think you should not regulate them. The government should criminalize businesses for misleading the public. Again, what is misleading the public? Like, is it about, election fraud? Is it about whatever it is? Not really. A genuine free market requires, actually, you know what, I agree. A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predators. I disagree. I mean, if you really have the ability, you can have monopolies. I'm not going to care about it. Abortion, when a woman's life is not threatened, should always be illegal. I disagree. Again, this question is also pushing me towards the left because it should abortion be illegal in most or all cases? It's not supposed to be like it should always be illegal. So, again, I'm feeling like this test is trying to push you towards the left. You can take that as well. I think you can just search it online, Political Compass, or I'll put a link in the comment section down below. All authority should be questioned? Nope. An eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth? Nope. Taxpayers should not be expected to provide any theaters or museums that they cannot survive on a commercial basis. Yeah, sort of. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. I disagree. I mean, to a certain age, you don't need to, but for a certain age, younger students do need to make it compulsory. Other people have rights, but it is better for all of us to have different sorts of people should keep their own kind. Yup. Actually, if it's better, I'm not sure. I'll just say agree. The parents sometimes spank their children. Yeah, I guess. It's natural for children to keep some secrets from parents. Yeah, I guess. Personal possession of personal use should not be a criminal offense. Is it medical marijuana or is it personally bought marijuana? I disagree. I think it should be a criminal offense. The prime function of schooling should be to equip children up to finding jobs. Yeah, I guess. I don't know how that is political. Answering agree or disagree. I don't know how that is political. People with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. It depends. What do you classify as serious? Oh, serious. Yeah, no, I disagree. The most important thing for children to learn is to accept discipline. I disagree. That's not the most important thing. There are no savage or civilized people. There are only different cultures. Agree. Those who are able to work holders feast the opportunities. Yep, because you need to work, man. When you have trouble, it's better to not think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. How is that related to politics? I don't understand. I think yeah. First generation Americans can never be fully integrated. I guess so. I'm not very sure. What's good for my successful corporations always ultimately good for all of us? Nope. It's not always good for all of us. The broadcasting of instruction depend how should be receive public funding. No, I don't think so. You don't really need public funding for these things. For the wider society, our civil liberties are always exactly crumbled by the nature of counterterrorism. Nope, I disagree. Significant advances of the one-party state is voted to all progress in democratic political system. I guess not, because I guess there's just strong Republican Democratic states. Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried. Yeah, I guess. It's really about worried. In my opinion, the death penalty should be an option in the most serious crimes. I guess so, yeah. I want to know how I land, really. In civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed and people below to be commanded. Nope, because you have the very bottom and the very top, and they don't have anyone to be commanded or to be obeyed. So disagree. Abstract art doesn't should be considered art at all. I really am confused about how political this question really is. I might disagree. I think it should be considered art. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. I disagree. I think rehabilitation, at least if you're a first offender or you're not in serious crimes, that's definitely is more important. It's a waste of time to rehabilitate some criminals. Yeah, if you're Ted Bundy, I really don't think you deserve to be rehabilitated. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than a writer and an artist. Yeah, I guess. Though I really want to click the neutral or unsure button that the 8 values has that the political compass doesn't. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is homemaking. Again, how politicized is this question? I don't know. But now they can have jobs. I don't want to be sexist. Multinational companies are unethically exploiting. Nope. Disagree. Making peace with an establishment is more important of an aspect of maturity. I don't really know. Yeah, I guess I don't really know. Okay, let me wait. My Wi-Fi's a little bit slow today. Accuracy explains many things. Yeah, I guess how politicized is this? You cannot be moral without being religious. Nah, no. Charity is better than Social Security as a means of helping the genuinely disadvantages. Nah, I think it's about the same. Some people are naturally unlucky, yeah. It's important to introduce religious values. No, I think it depends on what they want and what their parents want. It's not that you want it, that you can finally look at it. Finally, a look at sex. Sex outside of marriage is usually immoral. Nah, a little bit, yeah. The same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from possibility of child adoption. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess, again, what goes on in a private bedroom between consent? Yeah, I guess so. No one can feel naturally homosexual. No, I don't think so. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. Yeah. Let's see how I stand. This is the left-right. This is the authoritarian. Let me guess. I'm somewhere in this ballpark. Because this test makes me look more liberal. This is, yeah, the different countries. North Korea, China, definitely left authoritarian. Saudi Arabia, Singapore, and then we have Switzerland, and yeah. Oh, I'm actually very close to the middle. That's quite interesting. I thought I was going to be some extreme liberal because this test, I do feel like, pushes me to the left a little bit. That's actually very interesting. I'm slightly towards the left and slightly socially libertarian, and yes, so, let's see, so, alright, so, yeah, I didn't expect to be such centrist because this test does mostly, from what I've seen, pushes people towards the libertarian left area. Yeah, so that's about how I think I would land. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Thanks for watching. And be sure to subscribe for more unbiased political content. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and bye.